guys, I am the creator of the Epic Life. Yes, I just used comic books and want to fight about it. Anyways, so it comes to my attention that I'm about to upload the first episode of the first season, and so that's pretty important. So what I'd like to do is basically just talk about that just for like a minute or two. So, to start off, the first episode will probably premiere within like 2 or so weeks of this video. Not because I'm not finished with it yet, but because just because I really just want to get it done a couple episodes ahead of time before I start uploading. And so Epic Life is the title, or TEL for short, T-E-L, if you don't know how to abbreviate. And so it's about 2 stick figures, one named Matt and one's named Mike. Matt's the main character. Mike is pretty close to the second. And so they live in this island called Stickville, and it's also the name of their town, pretty much. And so, basically, go around doing stuff like basically trying to improve their terrible lives, and sometimes along the way they find themselves in really, really strange yet funny situations or predicaments or whatever. And so I think you should see it, like the viewers out there. And so it's done with Pivot, I'm not quite sure which, and like stick figure animation, and which, because I don't really have a really good software for making animation. But the thing is that it's kind of done that way on purpose because everyone in Stickville is a stick figure. It's kind of one of the main themes. And so a little bit about the 2 characters. One character is Mike, and he is like this. He's basically this guitarist in a band who really, really likes rock and roll and does it just for the fame, not for the money. And then he's like he finds joy in logic, and he is just a very normal person compared to Matt, who is like one of a kind, very strange, cartoony kind of. It's kind of stupid, but not really. And yeah, so like my voice is, I basically play Matt, and then my friend, he plays Mike. And so I don't, in the first episode, I don't really actually explain what happens before it, so this is what happens. So in the first episode beforehand, Matt, the main character, is like walking around, and then he finds this video store, like a Blockbuster or something similar, and then he goes into it, and he sees a sign on the door that says like there's a contest to see whoever, like, the best submission gets their own TV show. And so he basically looks into this and is like, I'm going to make an entry. And so for the entry, he basically like shows everyone his life and his friends and his fun times. Basically the first episode of the TV show is the entry. And so that's why you see him just like showing you around everywhere, and that's kind of why it doesn't explain the beginning, or why he has his own TV show. And so now you know. Though it may not make sense to you right now, but it will after you see the first episode. Also, another thing I'd like to say is that in the first episode, I don't show you what the inside of his house looks like, but that's actually where like most of the show kind of takes place. And so you see that soon enough, really. That's not a big deal. Another thing I'd like to point out is that these videos usually take me a long time to do, just because not like the writing the script or any of that, but really just the animation is just a pain to really have to do like one frame at a time and then to put the video together. I guess it's kind of hard because the recording of the sound and then the video doesn't really mix well all the time, and then it kind of makes the video look ugly, and so then I had to spend a half hour editing. So yeah, that's about it. My friend is not here unfortunately, but he will be. And then I also, one last thing I'd like to explain is that in the sneak peek of the episode, I'm not going to ruin too much, but I did end up talking too fast, and then you might have to play the video a second time to really understand exactly what happens, but I might just re-edit it and just re-record my voice. Maybe I haven't decided yet. And so I probably will make a video or some kind of like annotation explaining what exactly happens. It's not really in depth because that would kind of ruin it. Alright, peace. The series is coming soon. Don't underestimate it, whatever you do. Yep.